check in with our good buddy, Kim Jones. And Kim, Hope Week continues here at the stadium. Why don't you tell us about today's honorees?
It does indeed, Michael. And today's honorees are the Haitian refugees of Saints Joachim and Anne School in Queens Village. These are children whose lives were in ruin after the January 2010 earthquake in Haiti. They sought refuge here in the Queens Village community and surrounding areas, and certainly at the school as well, which is a predominantly Haitian population. It is a tight-knit group that also felt the sting of that devastating earthquake, reached out to help, and 15 children from Haiti ended up in their community. The children are ages 7 through 13, and 12-year-old Tiffany told me today she loves living in Queens Village. She says it's fun, there's so much to do. Well, how's this? This morning, the children, some teachers and administrators boarded a bus. They were told they were going to the library. Well, that bus took some wrong turns, and it ended up right here at Yankee Stadium. There is quite a day planned for these children, and an evening as well. You know we can't give away secrets of Hope Week. I can tell you the children know they will be lighting the Empire State Building tonight. It's going to be quite a day.
All right, now Charles Boot, Kim, he's the youngster who threw out the first pitch. Tell me his story.
He's 12 years old, Michael, and he lost both of his parents in the earthquake. He did come here where he's living with an aunt and an uncle. He was all smiles. He was told by Joe Girardi that he was throwing out the first pitch. Joe said to him, "You better get your arm warmed up." Charles was chosen to throw the first pitch because he's a well-behaved student who's always smiling and talking to everyone, according to his teachers, and that they mean in a very good way. He's a very nice kid. And listen to this. Paul and John are going to appreciate this about young 12-year-old Charles. He didn't throw a baseball ever until yesterday, and that's when assistant principal Rafael Corso told him, "We better throw this ball around." He had an inkling Charles would be throwing out that first pitch. Today, he picked up a ball and delivered a strike to Russell Martin.
Great stuff, and especially with this group today, and we're seeing a video of it right now. It was a pretty good pitch.
Right down the middle,
a kid who never threw a pitch before, and yesterday was also very special, and the Tuesday's children that were honored yesterday, it's still resonating in the ballpark, Kim.
Absolutely. It was a very special day here, Michael. And Tuesday's Children, a September 11th support organization founded in the year following the terrorist attacks. 175 children have participated. 50 are currently in the active mentoring relationship with Tuesday's Children. And yesterday there was a beach party at the South Street Seaport. There was music, fun, games, and a water fight broke out. I'm told the players who participated got most of the water battles, and the kids were watching, and they were enjoying it. As you look at those water balloons, Mariano Rivera, Phil Hughes, Steve Garrison, Curtis Granderson, Corey Wade, and Joe Torre participated. Torre gave out the Mentor of the Year award to a 28-year-old man named Keith. How about this layer to this story? Because Hope Week is so special and has so many antennae. Keith lost his sister in 2007 in the campus shootings at Virginia Tech. It was then that Keith told me he decided, I need to act, I need to help others. He became a mentor for Tuesday's Children. His mentee is 10-year-old Robert, who was still in the womb when his father was killed while working at Cantor Fitzgerald on that awful day. And Keith told me that to see the children have meaningful conversations with the Yankees yesterday, not only during that beach party, but here at the stadium when they were stretching and running with the players, meant so much to him. And we know it meant a lot to the kids who literally were all smiles.
And some of the kids were stretching almost like he was the Pied Piper around Mariano Rivera, right?
You got that right. And Mariano made a good friend yesterday, and that is 10-year-old Jake. Jake was 10 months old when his mother was killed on September 11th. Mariano told me, I don't know, Jake and I just clicked, and did they ever. They were together all day long, including in the clubhouse, where Mariano made sure Jake got a picture with every single Yankee at his locker, and Mariano was so happy to be taking those pictures with Jake's iPhone. And Mariano did tell me he intends to keep in touch with Jake. How about this? He gave Jake his cell phone number and said, you can't give this to anyone else. Jake has already called and left a message, and Mariano told me he does intend to stay interested in Jake's life, and he will stay in touch with the young man who was so thrilled yesterday to be tagging along with Mariano Rivera.
Kim, I got to tell you, I mean, these stories are so moving, and I don't know if an organization with famous people, whether it's actors or athletes, could do something more important than the Yankees are doing during the 3 years of these Hope Week.
Michael, and it's when you see the faces of the honorees and those who are being helped by Hope Week, and certainly they have as much impact on the Yankees as the Yankees do on them.
Good stuff, Kim. We'll talk to you later.
Thank you.